Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with these messages, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Tell me a little bit about how these messages resonate with you in the comment section below. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell, and share these messages with somebody who you think they will resonate with. These messages are for the full moon in Cancer that we got coming shortly after the new year. It is also for the Libra collective. All right. This is also a general reading, so only take what resonates with you. If it does not resonate, you can go watch another sign. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's pull the moon's energy, the full moon in Cancer around the Libra collective. Whoever I'm talking to, I feel as though Saturn is having a big influence on you. Saturn rules divine timing, karma, justice. Just like you, Libra, justice. Alright, can we have a moon energy card to see what's going on with the Libra collective? What's the moon, full moon energy in Cancer around the Libra collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So let's pull your card. So Libra Spirit is telling you that your ancestors are drawing close to you at this time. Why? Because you are very close to achieving some sort of a goal. All right, you have the gibbous moon here, so let's take a look and see what the gibbous moon represents. Or gibbous moon. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. A phase of the moon in which its illuminated part is greater than a semicircle and less than a circle. So it could have something to do with the circle of people that you have around you, because it does show trees around this gibbous moon. So it could also talk about your spirit team circling around you at this time. Sage all over it. So for the fact that I had sage all over this card, maybe you need to cleanse out your energy. The gibbous moon symbolizes growth, momentum, and the final push towards completion, with distinct meanings for its two phases. The waxing gibbous moon, growing, signifies perseverance, intention setting, and moving forward with goals, while the waning gibbous, shrinking, represents reflection, releasing old habits, gratitude, and making adjustments before a new cycle begins. And we are talking about the full moon that is shortly after the new year. So it's about completing cycles, right? You're very close to achieving this goal. Therefore, your ancestors are circling around you and protecting you, Libra, as you release things that are being revealed to you through the full moon that is being reflected back to you. Making adjustments before a new cycle begins. It's a powerful stage of development, showing things come to fruition, requiring focus and building energy towards the full moon. All right, so when I did today's reading, which is December 31st, that message sort of come out about, because the death card come out in reverse. It talks about holding on to the past energy, holding on to that comfort zone, right? Because the death card in reverse talks about it's time to let it go. Somebody is hanging on to something, and underneath it was the Four of Pentacles, which clarified that hanging on to something that needs to be let go of, that needs to be laid to rest. All right, Libra. So that message could have been something that maybe you need to go watch. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. I don't know when that is. I'm not sure, but the new moon that is coming is starts out Capricorn and rolls over into Aquarius, which will be in a couple of weeks. So that might be when this new start is going to happen, when this new cycle begins, is when the new moon. And you know what else I just thought of, and this just randomly popped in my head? The Chinese New Year. So some of you may need to go and check out your Chinese zodiac, because the new year starts with the first new moon in the Chinese zodiac. When the new year, it doesn't start on New Year's Day. It starts when the new moon hits, the very first new moon hits at the start of the new year, which would be January 18th, I think. It's something like that. Anyways, so you may need to go check that out. Let's see what your Chinese zodiac is. Something may, if you look on a Chinese zodiac card, they have years. So that's how you find out whatever year you were born. That's your Chinese zodiac sign. All right, so we're going to pull some oracle tarot cards. So you're very close. So through the new year into this full moon energy, full moon in Cancer rules the home. It rules the family. Maybe there is something that needs to be let go of when it comes to a family wound, because the full moons reflect back to us things that are hidden in the dark, such as them wounds. Okay. And I feel like, again, your ancestors are drawing close to you at this time, or maybe some family members maybe drawing close to you at this time, like literally here on earth, helping you to achieve this goal, like telling you, listen, you need to let this go. It's time to let it go. All right, so let's see what's happening in tarot world with your full moon energy. Okay, so the Seven of Hazards. So the Seven of Hazards talks about where you put your focus, your time, your energy. It also talks about planning your next step. This is 7 energy. So like maybe something happened 7 years ago that you need, that you're hanging on to, is something else that I'm getting. See, there is a broken baby on this card. So something broke you perhaps when you were a child when it comes to a family dynamic. So the Seven of Pentacles, again, talks about where you put your focus, where you put your time, where you put your energy, right? So, and with the Hazards energy, this is the Pentacles. It talks about something here earthbound. It talks about earth represents your health. It represents your family. It represents your money. Okay. All right. So let's pull another card. We have the Three of Wands. You can see that there is somebody working together to break you out of this pattern. Remember I said somebody is drawing close to you at this time. And here they are showing up on this card, right? Showing up on this card, helping you to break out of this self-imposed prison that you are in. You can see there's a mother playing a piano and there's some kids around her, so it could have something to do with some other issues, which is right on target with the full moon in Cancer. So maybe you wasn't seeing things clearly, or maybe you need to take a different look at the perspective. You know, they got their party hats on. Maybe it's time to celebrate something. We have the 7 and the 3, which adds up to the 10, which does talk about the new year energy. And now we have the Queen of Wands coming through. The Queen of Wands is these spirit guides, because wands represents fire. Fire represents action. It represents intention. So the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive, somebody who's very magnetic, somebody who could be very spiritual, somebody who could be a healer, because she does have a nurse's uniform on. Right? If you look, though, it looks like she lost her hand in a situation. Something maybe about the song. Kenny Rogers, I think, sings it. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know how to hold them. I don't know, something about that. See, she's got, look, she has got in this hand, the hand off of this arm, and the bone. The bone, the very bone that's being used to break you out of the self-imprisonment that you've put yourself in. And I'm seeing 1111. So this very well could be that ancestor. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have 9 of Cups. And I feel like they are wrapping themselves around you here in that blue blanket. The 9 of Cups often represents our hopes, our wishes, our desires. It also represents having a healthy self-esteem, being okay. It looks like she's alone. Being okay with alone. You don't need somebody else to fill you up. You can see she's not looking out over the beach there. She's not daydreaming. It's like she's got her back to it. But she's got that arm sticking out with that gun. Something about the color blue could be significant. Definitely time to lay something to rest. You could be having dreams. You could be seeing your ancestors in your dreams, or perhaps part of your family in your dreams. You could have a vision. Somebody could be drinking a lot. Somebody could be doing a lot of thinking about a situation here. She's holding a gun and then the bullet in somebody's brain. So please don't be thinking about that. Don't be thinking about unaliving yourself. But I feel like somebody could be feeling very depressed here. Is something else I'm getting. Somebody could be feeling very depressed. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very energetic, somebody who's very attractive, somebody who knows how to manifest things, right? Because we're talking about the 1 energy for the next year. Somebody who knows how to manifest things. All right. Let's see, for Libra. 7 of Hazards. Yeah, so you need to open your heart. It could have something to do with some sort of mental health. Because if you look on this card, see, he looks a little, with his tinfoil hat on there. Looks like some tests have been run on him. So it could have something to do with your mental health here, or your physical health with the Hazards energy, because the Hazards energy can talk about health. It's Pentacles, health, family, money, stuff like that. So somebody could have some heart health problems. Somebody could have some depression, mental health problems. I feel for somebody out there, it's like just 2 people may not even just be seeing something. I don't know. Somebody may be feeling trapped in their head. 3 of Wands. Yeah, we have Ladybug luck. But I feel like For some of you, you may feel, yeah, wishes. Something about wishing. Let's pull the Queen of Wands. Yeah. A thief, trickster, and hustler. Underneath the Queen of Wands. So I feel like whoever this Queen of Wands is, you could be feeling as though they're tricking you. They're playing mind games with you. Maybe playing with your heart space. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're very lucky because I feel like you attract positive things to you. You even may I've always said, for those people who are in that healing energy or very empathic, you attract everything to you. You attract, and I'm highly empathic, so I always say I attract everything to me. 0 legs, which would be a snake, to 8 legs, which would be, the little 8-legged creepy critters, all right? And anything in between it. And I kind of feel like that's this scenario here, Libra. I feel like you may be looking at this scenario as, okay, well, I attract everything to me. I'm attracting somebody who maybe is a hustler or a trickster, somebody who knows how to manipulate energy is something else. But the Queen of Wands is in the upright position. And it's like she's handing the bone to somebody to help break you out of the self-imprisonment that you are in. I feel like there is a plan. Somebody is making some sort of a plan here. Just be aware of some people are around you in the full moon energy who are trying to steal your goal or your prosperity. I feel like luck is on your side. We have that 10 energy, so we're talking about that 1. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have red rose, enchanted, something about roses, Libra. And then underneath that, we have the angels blessing somebody. Somebody from the past who was false, hidden, and deceptive. That's that gesture energy. Yeah, they're depressed. They have mental illness. But they're seeing the light, right? They're seeing the light of their spiritual path and their intuition here. Something about the roses and wishes. Somebody could have enchanted a rose. We have old flame. See how this person's holding that picture, right? This is talking about that memory. Somebody is hanging on to past memories here, is what I see here. And I feel like it could be affecting their mental health. But I feel like the angels are around you, whoever I'm speaking to. The angels are around you. They're guiding you towards a blessing. And that's why I feel like they're around you on this card, helping you to achieve some sort of a goal. The 3 of Wands often talks about waiting for something to come in. So somebody could be waiting for something. All right. I also see red and green. Red rose and green. Red and green. So let's get a final message here, Spirit. A final message for the Libra Collective. What do you want? What advice or message would you like to give the Libra collective when it comes to the full moon in Cancer? Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Yeah, the steps are being given, right? With that Seven of Hazards. Your next step is being given to you. On the bottom of the deck, we have Hilarion, divine healing. That's that Queen of Wands energy. Honor your sensitivity, retreat and recharge, and heal. Your light can support others. So somebody could be trying to steal your light, maybe energetically siphoning off of you. You can see that there is a snake around this person's, looks like it's around his neck. And there's that gibbous moon, or would be waning or waxing, I don't know. But anyways, let's read this. Lord Shiva wants to bring a message to Libra. Shiva, Libra, your what do you call it, rhyming here. Shiva is one of the India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by stars, showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging three aspects of the divine masculine power in India. Creator, preserver, and destroyer. He is known as the destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and the ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the divine father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. So you do have a male spirit guide or ancestor or guardian angel who is around you, protecting you, supporting you, and guiding you. He also acknowledged as a he's also acknowledged as a cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate an interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has a capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Lord Shiva is with you right now, Libra, and awakening your sense of connection to life itself. You're moving through a deep transition, and things will be clear from this point. You'll know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. And I feel like it goes back to that parental figure, because we're talking about the full moon in Cancer, and we have a mother figure on that card. So there could have been a mother figure who limited you. All right. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here, and his sacred sound of Om is on the way. So you may need to listen to some frequencies or say Om. Sit in meditation, close your eyes, say Om. Om also rules the crown chakra, which if you look, that thing is on his crown chakra, and it'll help to the vibration of your voice will help to break that ego connection that you have. All right, so that is what I see for you, Libra. Thank you for watching.